This is your president, a presidential tourist, back in another video. I'm going to show you how to change the water ice maker filter. Basically, this basically filters the water from you get from here on tap, and that makes the ice for a Samsung fridge. This is the French doors. It's 4 doors, but this is basically pretty much the same process for a lot of them. I actually filmed this video 2 or 3 months ago. And you're probably asking, why am I filming it again? Well, I did a generic filter, and that was kind of a mistake. I decided to go cheaper, plus they didn't have the proper Samsung filter at the store I went to at the time, so I did that. It sort of worked okay for a while, but all of a sudden, it's tasting really plasticky. So I thought, you know what? I'm just going to get the actual Samsung water filter, and here it is. Now, this was priced $50 at Lowe's, but when I went to cash out, it ended up being $10 cheaper. So, I'm going to show you how to change this. I do recommend buy the Samsung brand, always. It's really a fairly simple process, so we're going to get going on this. First, though, you got to turn the water off to the fridge. Alright, let's get to that one. Normally, it's nearby, and in here, it's in a closet. Just gotta turn off the water. There. Nice and turned off. Alright, just so I am sure that I did it right. As you see, no water is coming out. So the water is shut off. Now you can see here, this is another problem with the generic filters. Sometimes it just doesn't seem to jive with the Samsung system. You got to reset it, and a lot of times it does not reset with the generic filters. I was never able to get the reset. You know, I tried many times, and I'll show that process in a minute. Here's where it is, right between the 2 crisper drawers. Now, I'm supposed to turn this counterclockwise. The last time I had a really hard time getting this out because it's just difficult with this. Normally I gotta use both hands or a tool to grab it. I'm gonna unscrew this. Normally it should just change, but it's really hard. Okay, I'm gonna have to do it with both hands, and I'll see you in a second. Okay, I was able to get it. You need to turn it counterclockwise. Just the way this is made, this handle on this generic one, it is so hard to turn. And you should just be able to just pull it out. So I don't like these generic ones. Oops, you keep getting blurry. These generic ones are such a pain. I am not going to do this again. I think I got to turn it a little bit more. Wait a second. Not a very good information video, I know, but I'm doing my best to film it and do this. Got it. You got to keep turning it counterclockwise before it pops out a little bit. It's just basically a two-handed job. See, this is a generic one, which is definitely not, didn't seem to do very well. Might be a little spillage, but I won't worry about that. I've heard people have these generic ones, and it seemed to work out fine. And then others, been doing a little bit of plasticky taste, and mine was pretty strongly. Just gotta get the other filter. Hand me the other filter. Now, just give it to me. First, before you put it in there, there's a cap. You gotta take off. And then when you put this in, see this? You got to align those top arrows with the lock here. So sometimes this can be a little tricky. As you just gotta feel it. There. There. I think I got it. That one was so much easier to get in. So much easier. Now to reset this. Yeah, that's the line, but this will get okay. You gotta press this. 1, 2, 3. And then the ice maker one. Yeah, I did the ice maker off. I don't want the ice maker off. I gotta put the ice maker on. Ice maker on. Okay, there. So there it goes. It resets it. You gotta do that first for like 3 seconds. Then do it there for like 3 seconds. And there. No problemo. Get the Samsung filter. Do not get the generic. I had such a harder time getting those things out and getting them in. And the Samsung one in there just slides in there and just takes care of it. And the water taste will be so much better. Now, one more thing you gotta do. There's actually 2 more things you gotta do. First, you gotta turn the water back on. There. The last thing, final thing you gotta do is you gotta run at least a couple gallons of water to make sure that it filters out, because sometimes there may be some stuff that's in the filter. So it's best to run a couple gallons at least. I always do extra. And now when you're doing this, it might spurt out water because there probably might be some gas or air in the line. So don't worry about that. See? That's normal. So keep doing this until you do a couple gallons. It may be a little cloudy. That's just it going through the initial filter. Not much more gas, so that's pretty good. A little bit. Okay. I'm going to keep doing that. So basically, that's about it. Alright, pretty much easy peasy. That's how you change the water filter that does the water on tap and your ice. And the Samsung fridge. Like I said, this is the French doors version. I have 4 doors, but a lot of it is the same. Now, it might not be the exact same filter I have, though. There's like the square ones, there's a roundish ones. Just make sure you check to make sure you got the right filter, because if you don't, it's not going to work. But okay, yeah, there's very few steps on how to change it. All right, any comments, questions, please put them below. Thank you for watching. Bye, everybody. Bye. There you go. Samsung fridge. Love them. Alright, thanks for watching. Bye.